I actually sort of looking forward to the 2.0 server just to see what the vibe's like. You know what I mean?
I'm excited for it too.
See how people react to it, because I know everyone memes like, "Oh yeah, no, RP's not gonna get fixed," but I honestly feel like every single server I go on, it doesn't matter if it's public or not, on Wipe, it's always the best for like a month.
Yeah, Billy, straight down center. I think there's a small.
Because you know, there's so much shit you can do. The people sort of enjoy it more and actually roleplay a bit.
I think 2.0 is gonna be fun being public because you're gonna see new faces all the time.
For all the BFFs regroup.
Just as long as moderation is on top, being but Koil told me, I think like trusted people or like heads of like big communities will have the ability to like kick people. So you know, if there's snipers or people being aides, you could get them out right on the spot.
I mean, I don't think regrouping is an issue. The one thing we're doing to counter that sort of boringness on police is you can't join the police except for a few people that are like organizing it, unless you make a new character, essentially. That's our goal with it. And I think naturally, obviously you gotta have some of the same criminals, but I think in a new world, as long as not everybody role plays the same person,
yeah, I'm good. I'm at Little Soul.
Okay.
It's not that bad. I know everyone says everyone will cry about and shit, but the reality is, if you go in there with the viewpoint of, yeah, I'm probably gonna be friends with the same people, but my connections are different. You know,
not going to jail. We're just gonna
all the illegal side is completely different. Like how you got to get guns, how you got to get drugs. You know, as long as you treat that like a refresh, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, because all right, let me not to try to sound like I know everything, but someone who's been through pretty much every single update. People always keep their core friend group for the most part. You know, some people fall new characters, whatever, but you know, the staples usually keep their somewhat core friendship. But like he said, everything around that is all new, and there's new people running stuff, and there's new people so it's people going with the same friends or whatever. It literally doesn't matter because everything else is going to be new. So I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah, me, Kiwo, and Buddha. I mean, Kiwo's probably got to do most of the work, let's be honest. Kiwo's a fucking workhorse when it comes to that shit, so. But yeah, you have to make new connections and shit in a new world naturally, so. And with how I've set up the shit, so. I can go show you some of it. It's very basic with like how we've set up a few of the newer elements that like, you know, will cater for 200 slot servers or whatever. But so for instance, the Lucky Plucker is going to be a shop there now, where you can go in and order food and people can work out the back and get paid for working there and shit. But it's public, so you don't have to get... it's basically a rep system, so the more you work there, you can eventually become the manager sort of thing, and then, like, kick people off duty and shit if they're fucking annoying you and stuff. So, obviously, the potential for RP there is going to be pretty interesting, but I also made it so... You know how in 2.0, you had, like, quick fix and shit like that? So, you would have to own the shop and fill up the shop with materials. It's no longer like that. Basically, at any Benny's that you can repair at,
I remember this.
If you have the materials on you, you can repair somebody else's car. So it pretty much makes it so, you know, if you can go in there and pretend to run the mechanic shop basically, and make money that way. Because if you go in there, right?
So back in the day, you could buy even stores. You could buy, like, I'm talking about like the general stores. You could buy vending machines and you would get money that came through those, but people could also rob your businesses too, and I hope all that's coming back. Sounds like something like that is.
$500 to repair your vehicle, or a guy can be in there with one bit of plastic and one bit of glass, and he can repair your vehicle for like $20. He gets the profit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of openness to how, you know, people can make money civilian side as well. Same with PDM. It's also open for anybody to work in there. You just walk in there, start the job, and you go on, sort of thing. If people aren't around, the burger shop just runs itself. So you walk in there, you press E, order your food, and then it just comes in your inventory a little bit after. So it all functions without people. But you can't repair your car if you don't have the materials. So no matter what, you're going to have to get materials.
Wait, so I need materials, or the shop needs to be stocked with materials? And if the shop's not stocked with materials, then I need to bring my own?
Fix degradation, but, you know,
yeah.
there's got to be money.
Or am I not
so people
following that,
do it either way.
We can go ahead and call it UTL 335.
Will there be owners of businesses? No. No, everything's done based on how you work there and what you put in. Same with even like gun crafting and shit. You can craft weapons.
Yeah, I like that. Necessities should not be owned by anyone. Maybe miscellaneous businesses, but necessities should just be government ran, I guess. Trying to think. Yeah, Gun Connects. Actually, I remember they had the Wizard for a while. They've tried a few different systems with guns. I'm wondering what they're gonna do this time.
Lockpicks, everything like that.
Gun benches was like a kind of new, well, not new at this point, but one of the newer ways of getting guns
in gang areas, but it's done on reputation. So the more you craft, the more you unlock. But if you go to jail, you lose 10% of your level. So you can't really fuck around to be a
Wizard
at the same
was
time,
pretty ass.
So it's another avenue where it pays off to not be caught doing that. But if you're like robbing banks, you're not going to be very good at crafting, because you're going to end up going to jail, you know, and losing 10% of that shit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of systems that are open, but
so we're still gonna have like a gun guy in the group, the guy that doesn't do as many banks, the guys that's more business oriented and not going to jail too often, so he can keep his up all the way. We'll probably level up our own as well, but there'll be that one person. You know what I mean?
You know, obviously I'm testing shit like this for 4.0 and seeing how bad or good.
So I'm actually excited. So it's gonna be 2.0, but with a twist. So it's gonna be a lot of new shit. I know he actually fixed some old bugs. I don't want to say, because, you know, that's his. It's not even like a big thing, but his info to put out there. But I'm really excited. So Vinny, I don't know. Vinny might be going to the jail a lot. It might be someone else. I'm gonna level up my own shit too, just so I don't have to depend on anybody when it comes to that. I like having connects though and getting like pickups and stuff, but if no one's around, then we'll be able to make our own type thing.
But I do like the idea of much more open systems for 4.0 with more, you know, openness, which creates RP rather than one-dimensional, you know, whitelist systems essentially.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm happy to move away from the whitelist thing.
We'll see though, you know. At the end of the day, you know, 4.0's a...
And also that puts everyone on a equal playing field, so it's just like whoever makes the best of their situation, you know.
A while away, so we've got time to test shit out, and you know, it's a good time to be doing it. So
perfect.
And then we've also got some systems in Red Dead that will be interesting to see if we can convert to 4.0 as well.
Oh, interesting. All right, cool. I like it.